Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the Learn Daily Physics. And we've started a new lecture series of statistical physics. And before going to the statistical physics, you may have known thermodynamics, some concepts of thermodynamics, statistical concepts, probability and statistics. You already studied this, and something from calculus. Those all courses we've already studied in our previous semesters. So let's go to our topic, which is laws of thermodynamics. First law and the second law. The first law of thermodynamics states is same as the law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, although it may be converted from one form to another. You may have familiar to this, that when you apply some energy on some system, for example, you're riding a bicycle, your feet will get some energy from the food you ate, and from that food you will run your legs, and from running your legs you will provide some energy to the pedals. Those pedals are connected with the tires of that bicycle, which will run that bicycle. If we take the example of a motorcycle or a motorbike, then we put fuel in it, we gas it, that gas burns. In that burning, it provides some energy to the pistons of that engine. We are talking about an engine. That engine gets energy from the gas, runs the piston, and from the piston run, and all of that engine works. So energy can neither be created, we cannot create energy, we cannot destroy energy, but we can change energy. This is the first law of thermodynamics, that we cannot create energy, we cannot destroy energy, but what we can do is we can change energy from one form to another form. So let's go to the mathematical work. In the mathematical work, we say that we have a gaseous system, and we provide energy E, which is converted into Q minus work done. When you work on some system, you are pumping something, you have a hand pump, air pump, and you put pressure on it. You are filling air in the tire of your car or your bicycle. After a while, when you work with your pump, when you touch it, it gets hot. Where does that heat comes from? That heat comes from the friction of that piston, which is inside of that cylinder, which fills air in that tire. Because of that friction, your mechanical energy is converted into the heat energy, and the work done in filling that tire or any balloon, you can say. I'm just giving an example for that. So heat energy minus work done. Your energy, what you provided, is in joule. Heat is a form of energy, it's also in the joule, and the work done, work is also in joule. So dimensionally they are correct. We don't have any kind of issues with this equation. Then we see the differential form. dE is equals to dQ minus dW. You can put del here, change here and here also. So dE is equals to dQ. Now we are going to break this work. This work here is equals to dW is equals to F dot dL. We know that work is equals to force into displacement, L displacement or small l here, F dot L. dW is equals to F dot dL, and we put this F dot dL here. Then we divide it by area A here and multiply by that area here. So F over A, we know pressure is equals to force per unit area, and this F over A is equals to pressure here. And this A dot dl, we know volume is equals to length multiply by width multiply by height or thickness, you can say. Let's suppose it's h. Length into width is area. When it's multiplied with height or thickness or any other length dimension L, it is equal to the volume. So dV will be equal to the area into dl. For example, you have a cylinder, you change its length, the whole volume will be changed. So dV is equals to A dot dl. So you put this equation. From this equation you can A dot dl is equals to dV and F over A is equals to P. So we get the final result here. Del E is equals to del Q minus P dot del V. In differential form we can say dE is equals to dQ minus P dV. So this was our first law of thermodynamics. So we have another simple law. Second law is very simple. The second law states that all the spontaneous process are thermodynamic irreversible. What is a spontaneous process? Every natural process is a spontaneous process. A process which takes on its own. Once you've started it, or once it gets started, it works on its own. It is called a spontaneous process. Any process which is doing on its own, खुद ब खुद होने वाला जो प्रोसेस है उसको हम कहते हैं spontaneous process. So it is impossible to have a complete conversion of heat into the work without leaving some effect elsewhere. तो अब बात ये है, अगर मैं आपको इसको उर्दू में या हिंदी में समझाऊं तो कि कोई भी चीज़ ऐसी नहीं है कि जो 100% एफिशिएंसी के साथ हो. We don't have any engine, any machine or any other device which gives us 100% efficiency. No device is 100% efficient. It can be 99.9%, but it cannot be 100%, because when we talk about some device, for example, we are talking about an engine. An engine, we have a hot reservoir and a cold reservoir and a work. Try to understand. Assume that we have a car engine. A car engine, when car engine starts, it gets hot. When car moves, the engine gets hot. Because of that, we have a radiator in that engine which cools that engine. So the heat from the engine goes to the environment or goes to the heater. कि हमारे पास इसके अंदर दो reservoirs हैं, hot and cold. आप अगर बाइक की अपनी मिसाल लें तो बाइक में क्या होता है कि बाइक गर्म हो जाता है, वो हीट कहाँ जाती है, इन्वायरमेंट में जाती है। वो हीट जो होती है वो आपका एनर्जी लॉस है। वो जो आपका इंजन गर्म हो रहा है, गर्म होके हीट निकाल रहा है बाहर इन्वायरमेंट के अंदर, इन्वायरमेंट कोल्ड रेजर्वायर है आपका। वर्क तो ये हुआ कि जो आपने मूव किया वो तो एनर्जी आपकी लग गई, आपने एनर्जी, यू हैव यूज्ड दैट एनर्जी। when work is done, this was the utilized, this was the work, this was the input energy, and this was your output energy. This was the energy loss. So as much as this energy loss is, your device will be less efficient. जितना ये energy loss ज़्यादा होगा उतना ही आपका ये efficiency उस device की कम होगी। अगर आपका बाइक, आपकी गाड़ी, if your car and your bike gets more hot, gets hot, too much hot while you started it, at the beginning it gets so hot, then all of your energy is converted into heat. You're losing that energy, and efficiency of your car or your device or your machine is very low. So a machine, you cannot create any machine with the 100% efficient. No machine can be, no device can be 100% efficient. So this is it. This was the second law of thermodynamics. I hope you've enjoyed it. You've learned what I was trying to make you learn. And if you like my video, you better subscribe. And you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, or you can visit learndailyphysics.com. We have our website there, so you can join our community there. Thank you very much for your time, and assalamu alaikum.